What? Okay. Well, one of my things broke again. Perturbed, what the fuck with the goddamn 44 months? Holy shit. Hold on, my stream deck is broken. Once again, I have to reset this every single time my computer restarts. There we go. Should be connected now. All right, can I zoom in work? There we go. All right. Anyway, wrong way. There we go. Like, thank you very much. Okay, so today we have a special showcase thing here. As soon as I open this, Urkelbro, was it just you? Actually, I said by community member Urkelbro, but I actually don't know if you were the only one working on it. So I don't know if I just accidentally gave all progress to you. Or what did I say? Credit rather. Is me and Shycraft people? Okay. All right. Well, you get credit apparently. But yeah, Urkelbro and crew has designed a dungeon for RLCraft that will likely be for the one of the new bosses from Ice and Fire, the the Shadow Queen dragon thing. I already forgot. It's fine. All right, I'm gonna move OBS over here. Dread Queen, thank you. Yeah, God, my brain. I just woke up. All right. Let me grab the file you sent. I can throw this in. Do I need to put this in like the 2.10, the current 2.10 build, the April Fool's one? Copy link, download. Yeah, the April Fool's. Okay. Let me just find that really quick. Oh, boy. I should be able to actually just put it right here. Okay. Done and done. Go ahead and open my Minecraft. How's everybody doing today? Mixa over on YouTube. Hello, welcome in. Erebus, how's it going? Kotlin. Lamon, hello. What are you doing in this stream? What? This is my stream. This is my channel. What do you mean? What do you mean? What am I doing? What are you doing? What? What are you talking about? All right, this guy. The Wolf. How's it going? Kotlin, Urkel, Colorblind Ace. Hello. Perturbed also, thank you for the 44 months. Did I say that already? I did. Kotlin, thank you for the 29 months. That's the one I missed. Okay, launching the game. We need to, we're gonna have to do the competition, the free manual labor in disguise competition, building structures for the frozen ocean biome. You know, we need to we need to do that. We need like I want to do like more generic kind of things for Frozen Ocean because like right now, like this is Frozen Ocean in 1.12, right? Which was still in 1.12 but disabled. Mel Dixon wrote a quick mod to enable it, and It is just flat ice. That's all it is. So we really need like we need boring, mundane, decorational objects. You know, little ice spikes, icebergs, you know, things like that that would be in a frozen ocean. And we need a lot of it with a lot of variation that we're going to use like recurrent complexes sort of scatter all over the frozen ocean so it doesn't look like a flat sheet of ice. You know what I mean? Well, probably we could do like, I don't know if I want to do, well, I mean, that is easy stuff that we could do on our own. And then we could do like a little competition maybe and have like some winners and maybe a small like prize pool or something for the best judged, what do you call it? Builds for that. You know what I mean? But, yeah. This is a big build. Ported it back to RL, erased most mob spawner data, so it has to be added back in. But the build can be critiqued. Wait, it had to be ported back to, huh? What do you mean? Where was it built initially that it had to be ported? What are we talking about? Okay, shout out to people who had a big impact on the build. Shyplox, Erebus, Chris, Crafty, Bull Shork. Okay, cool. So a bunch of people. That's very neat. I meant what were the plans? Oh. Not what are you doing in the stream, like, physically. Like, I don't know. Why did I read it that way? Okay. Yeah, sorry. We're checking out this build by Urkel Bro and crew, the Shycraft crew, for basically a dungeon worthy of the Dread Queen boss for Ice and Fire. So I should be able to just load this save up. We built it and parasited. Why would the spawners not backport? That doesn't make it. It's still 1.12. What do you mean? That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? Ah, oh, man, I do like. I do like the additions to the pillars. This is Better End that does this, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is sick. Oh, man. I do want to get Better End in, I think. Forge TP, no, Forge set dimension at myself, that. Alright, we could find a snow biome to put it in, but I'm just gonna be lazy and drop it in, like, here. Okay, I'm trying to remember commands. Hold on. Take me a second. Gen. And it was that, right? Oh, look at that. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Ha! Oh! Holy! Oh! It's in the sky. Okay, that's fine. We can fix that. Alright, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Isengard. It's not Isengard, but oh damn, look at this. Okay. Oh, oh, whoa. Okay, that's actually really cool looking. Hold on, wait. We need a nighttime shot. Can we get a nighttime shot? Bam. That's sick. Okay. Looking cool. So, in your ventures, your travels through the I was looking at the back the entire time. I didn't notice the fucking sick ass drags. Okay, well, this is arguably cooler. The lava's sort of coming out only on one side. Oh, and it's Mog lava. I see that. Something happened here. Yeah. All right. We need to even this out a little bit. That's okay. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This just earned 10 more brownie points. Yeah, this is kind of sick. Some of the monsters had mobs with active effects. The effect IDs changed between versions, so I had to go back. Yeah. Yeah, back then, yeah. Okay. Are those diamond blocks? No, that's wait, what is that actually? Thalassium. Oh, this is using better end stuff. Oh, so better end may not make it into 294, which is kind of what I'm gonna be doing right now. I need to I talked a little bit about it in the feedback channel, my thoughts and stuff. I need to dial things back a little bit and sort of get an update out that kind of just sets up the foundation with sort of a lot of the current things we have going on. Better end is just, everything is just kind of like a lot right now. So I'm kind of settling on doing a 294 for now that has like all the quality of life stuff that's like been ready to go for like a year at this point, you know what I mean? Sort of realizing I might have bit off a little more than I can chew, and putting better end and EB wizardry and everything kind of like aside for the moment, just so I can kind of focus on the stuff that's like actually done. So I kind of want to do a 294, get things up to date and kind of where I want for the time being. And then I think 2.10 would be focused on better end. We talked a lot about EB wizardry and sort of agreed that it's just going to be like, it's just too much, really. It kind of, there's not a really good way to do it without it, one, just taking too much time, and then two, sort of changing up RLCraft too much, I think, and adding too much. Like, I can't keep adding stuff to RLCraft forever, you know what I mean? At some point, I kind of want to call it done. Like, it's done. It's finished. It's already in such a good spot. The last 3 years, I think, is testament to that. 293 still going strong this whole time without any updates, right? Yeah, I'm happy with RLCraft. I'm in a place where, like I kind of want to call it finished. You know what I mean? So I think trying to fit in EB wizardry is just kind of too much, honestly. I was a little maybe overly ambitious with that. Now, that's not to say that, like, you know, RLCraft just stops and dies here. No, I mean, we could do a RLCraft, you're a wizard Harry spinoff, just like we have like with Dragora. I think a more magic focused, maybe class based RLCraft spinoff could be really cool. You know what I mean? But for like base RLCraft, you know, RLCraft Classic or whatever you want to call it, like, it's already like perfect to me, honestly. You know, I really don't want to fuck it up. So yeah, I think I have to draw the line in the sand somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's my current thoughts on that anyway. But yeah, Dread Queen, it might be 2.10 anyways. It's in, but we really need to build out the AI for it and stuff. Okay. Yeah, if the Dread Queen's not even like finished, then we could save it for 2.10. That's totally fine. Because again, I think better end is going to be, I think better end is really going to be the last big content thing. You know, the end is already very barren. I think that's not too much to do an overhaul of the end, kind of like we did with the Nether. You know, we have better Nether, so better end kind of makes sense in that regard. But stuff like EB Wizardry is like too much of a change, too much clutter. Sockets, I think, is probably fine if configured right. And I also talked about this, the DDD damage system, I think also is a bit of a turnoff for new players who, like, RLCraft has really just been a, like, jump in and go kind of experience. Something like DDD is going to be a bit of a turnoff, I think, to the more casual player. Even if it's not that effective, it's just kind of seeing it is going to be like, oh, because it's always there in your face right from the start. So I think that'd be better suited for, like, the hardcore config, you know? So that's where I'm at with everything. Just to sort of get my thoughts out and let everyone know where I'm at. But anyway, so yeah, let's enough rambling. Let me check out this sick ass dungeon. We're gonna go into creative so I don't die. We can hold a torch and be all like immersive about it. I'm assuming the entrance is gonna be here or something. This is like, it's fucking crazy. Oh my lord. All right. And I hit a wall. Okay. Wait a minute. Don't tell. No spoilers. I will find it. Okay. This is part of the experience. If I can't find the entrance, all right, that's gonna affect my overall rating. You know, the overall score of this build. Okay. This is how friendly is it to a new player? Can they find the entrance? I saw some. I think Urkel said it in chat, but I didn't look. I read the entrance is, and then I stopped reading. I'm gonna find it. Let me go in the daytime. Maybe I just need a little more light. It's not on the ground. These are not stairs. I thought these were gonna be stairs that you have to climb up into the mouth, and you enter up there. That would actually be kind of sick, you know. So there's a free big brain Shivaxi idea for you. That'll be $9.50. I'll give you my PayPal later. But anyway, do we think it's like around the back here, or like? Doesn't seem to be on the ground. Nah, you wouldn't have. Hold on. I'm not looking at chat. I'm gonna big brain this. You wouldn't have this if it's not here. There's got to be like a hidden lever or a button or something, maybe to like open up something, maybe some redstone contraption. Also, he looks a little stoned. I don't know if that's like just me. I think like the eye he looks a little like if we took out like if it was like that, maybe. No, that looks worse. That looks like he's crying. All right, you know what? Ignore me. I don't know what I'm doing. He looks stoned. I'm just saying. He just looks. He looks a little. It's not all there. He's like, bro, dude, it's Wednesday, man. Fuck. Entrance. I'm still not looking at chat. Fuck you, chat. I'm sorry. I love you. Hold on. I'm gonna figure this out. Is it up? Like, would you have to? What was that? Would you have to get up here, maybe? I like the smokers for like that's cool. Good detail. I feel like this would be an entrance, would it not? Going into the mountain? Nope, it's a dead end. I give up. I'm looking at chat. The entrance at this point for the dungeon is on the ground level in the back to the right. All right. I'm docking points. You cannot have this sick ass, grand ass, Lord of the Rings ass entrance with like the double swords you go under and the dragon mouth and then put the entrance on the back? Bruh. Everyone and their mom is gonna go there looking for it. I'm just saying. It's a gameplay. I'm a gameplay expert. That's where everyone's going. I haven't agreed with this, yeah, okay. So wait, is it? Tell me it's not this. Okay, I was gonna say. There's so much like. It's just really cool. I almost feel like there's a little. There's almost. I don't want to be mean. I almost feel like there's too much detail. You know what I mean? You have so much jagged everything that like, you know, it almost looks like this is like a doorway and like other weird like these blocks just being here also is like what? Like I don't know. It's almost like overkill. It almost like hurts the eyes. Like if it was, I don't know if it necessarily needs to be like smoothed out or something a little, but it's just a little much. You know? I don't know. Maybe it's because of my shaders, but like, not that's bad. You know, and some people might like this style. I'm just saying, for me, I'm just giving my feedback. All right. Where? You said it's on the back somewhere? The entrance? Oh! Lag. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Hold on. Behind you now. Wait, it was over here. Bro's roasting his dungeon because he couldn't find the entrance. Nano, hello, Toxic, welcome in. Oh my god. It's a hole in the ice. On the back. On the back or on the side? A hole? This going in like this deep is weird too, I think. In the ice, not the... Oh, what? Like here? Like one of these little ice spikes or something? I mean, a secret entrance like that maybe would be cool. I still think there should be one in front and center. But, you know, there could be like a secret sneaky entrance too. That's fine. You said behind me when I was like over here. I'm so lost, bro. Look a little below this. Okay. This, you know you're cooked when your entrance, you can't even find, like, are you sure? I don't even see. Hi, Shyplox. Yeah, I'm having trouble finding the entrance. I was told it was underground in the ice here. The Shadowstone lamps is the lobby. This? Where do you see an entrance into? No, this is all walled off. But oh my. All right, thank you guys for watching. It's been a pretty good stream. I'm just gonna see myself out. Oh, God damn, bro. Like, what is this? What? All right. It's fine. Fine. We need like epic dungeon music. Hold on. Let me find. I need good. Like, let's get some Diablo dungeon music here. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Ooh. 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 I forgot these were animated. I thought they were a portal for a second. Alright. Okay. This looks so good. Alright, sick. There's some invisible blocks here. Uh-huh. Probably not supposed to be there. That's okay. Okay, it's a little too, hold on, a little too creepy. This is good. Something a little more subtle, maybe. Yeah, this works. This works. A little more subtle. A little more subtle. Would it spawn in just ice spikes? Probably any snowy biome, I'd say. Is this bedrock? It is. Ooh. Are you gonna use bedrock for this stuff, or are you going to? Oh God. I appreciate the detail, but from a gameplay experience, that's going to be very annoying to traverse going up and down like that. You can sort of achieve the, you can achieve the same effect without having that problem by doing, you know, stair blocks to sort of, you know what I mean? Make it not so you can't like fall in it, but give you that little like cracked up floor kind of look. So I'd probably say, yeah, probably fix up the floor just a little bit just for gameplay's sake. The soul sand I think is fine, but all right, just kind of go do like a bit of a labyrinth here. Ooh, I like these. Can't do this in modern Minecraft anymore, since they changed the fucking light level requirement, so. Ooh. Yeah, this is pretty cool looking. I do like. Do my shaders not affect fucking, Oh, this is custom, isn't it? Hold on. I gotta add shader support for that. Alright, I can do that. Oh, man. It's definitely a bit of a maze already. Hello. I'm assuming, again, you said, like, all the spawners are not currently in yet, so you probably be fighting mobs as you go through this. I'm gonna get lost very quickly. Let me see if I can, like, find my way through. Is this randomly generated? Or is this the same layout every time? Maze part definitely needs some tweaking. If I can figure out how to make the dreadstone blocks protected, I won't use bedrock. We have the crystal thing that we made for Lycanites. We can use the Lycanite protection crystal. You can basically look at 4 towers or the College of Evil builds to see exactly how we did that. Yeah. And you can do that and like set the radius and stuff too. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think Kotlin also, if it's gonna be part of Ice and Fire, Kotlin, you have a way to sort of protect blocks built into Ice and Fire, right? Because you did it for the Dreadstone, whatever. I forget what they're called, but yeah. Same layout? Okay. I've made it back to the start here. All right, so I'm gonna go into spectator just so I can kind of speed this process up a little bit. Holy, yeah, this is very, I don't know if you guys can kind of see very well, but it's definitely kind of goes. What is happening down? Is this all supposed to be here? Or is this like cut out from wherever you guys built this kind of thing? Okay, I assume eventually, yeah, it looks like eventually you are supposed to get here. Okay. Loot's not done yet, that's fine. I saw a little bit of a waystone up here. Uh-huh. With an ender chest? Interesting. Okay. Ah, we have a key door thing. So you would need the key to open this, basically. Cool. Oh, we do have one spawner. Is that a pig? I think it's a pig. Cool. Yeah, I could do night vision, but then I totally ruined the vibe, dude. Like, I need to see the epic lighting you guys put into this, you know. You need a key for all these? Your key doesn't get used up on whatever, does it? Oh. Wait, is that it? Oh, it's way here. Interesting. Can I even, like, does this work? Oh. So it does. I could have been doing that. That's pretty cool. I do like that. That's cool. What the? Okay, that's a shader bug. Hey, back it in. Fix it. Aha. Hold on, wait. This isn't. I want what was the monastery? Yeah, here we go. The monastery is good. Good background music for this. Okay. Ah, we have some illegal copper blocks. Silly copper, bro. Can I do? Is this the same every time? Because it would be cool to somehow randomize this layout a little bit. It is very labyrinth, though. They have so many multiple ways to go. Got some spawners here. So low. Oh, okay. Ah, ooh. Ah, slime. Fuck. I like it's almost like we've reached like a new layer, so the theming has kind of changed. You know? Oh my god, I keep lagging. Oh god, it's hard to the terrain of this is very I guess that's kind of the point though, right? Need some special boots to get over this shit. What is this? Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, I don't. I hope the key doesn't get used up, because then it's just like you would need so many to get through here. It'd be very silly. Oh. The key does get used? Alright, well, then I have a pretty, I have an opinion about, you know, gameplay balance on that regard. Yeah. Yeah, you might need a different thing for doors here. You could redstone contraption all these. Yeah, the key only drops from... I think it can drop from other dread mobs too, not just the Lich. Am I right, Colin, or is it only Lich? Oh, here we go. Found this. Just Lich. Okay, yeah, that would take forever to get all these keys. I've already used like what, 20, 30? Did you just use diamond lock so master lock gets a little more value? Okay. That, yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be terrible. That could be an interesting idea. Because you can use it on, like, for example, and instead of this, you could use it on, I believe, it works on iron doors, and it works on double, or we would put it here, like double iron doors too, you know what I mean? Because even if we had, say, a button like this to, okay, I guess we would need, well, you need a little redstone that just runs over the top. The walls are thick enough to do it, or like you could have, say, a button here, and then it like triggers redstone that goes up on top of the door like this, which nobody would be able to fuck up if you have this all covered in bedrock. But basically, that, I think. Right? Yeah, okay. So, you do that, you know, have this covered up, like whatever. Yeah. Okay, and then a lock. I do believe will actually go on both doors. And yeah, and it does actually prevent redstone. So there you go. You can do that. Have your master key. Or just a lot of lockpicking skill and shit. Ta-da. And now... Oh. There we go. Okay, like, it was weird delayed, but yeah. Oh, probably because I had it in the opposite, yeah. But there you go, yeah. So that is an idea. You can do that with double doors. Double iron. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be cool. But that said, I'll probably, if these are all kind of similar, I would say feedback wise, the rooms could, I would say, I almost feel like there's too many rooms and they're too small. I would maybe merge some of these rooms together to have bigger rooms with more detail. A lot of them are very bland right now, you know, in terms of just like detail. But each room, the rooms could be more detailed, maybe with like a little bit of like a theme, and whether that's like the type of mobs you fight in that, you know what I mean, in order to kind of like progress through to the next door. I think some of the labyrinthian feel where you're sort of kind of guessing which way to go is okay, but I think for the moment there's too many very small rooms like this that don't go anywhere and have no real like detail or interest to them. I think maybe taking a note from like roguelike dungeons would be cool, because roguelike dungeons has a lot of like themed rooms that you can kind of find that just make it more like interesting to kind of go through, you know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with this for the moment. And actually, in a lot of ways, this is like a roguelike. You have the different tiers, you know, different layers, each with their own theme, right? But instead of going down each level, you're going up, right? So yeah, I mean, kind of like almost roguelike-ifying this in a sense could be cool, you know? And obviously, I assume also the idea is like it gets harder and harder the higher up you go. I mean, you could also like, you could do the idea of like these are actually stairs you climb, to go into the mouth. I actually thought that's what that was. I thought the swords were stairs. You were gonna climb, and the mouth of the dragon was the entrance, and you start up like up here and work your way down or something. I don't want to make you guys like redesign the whole thing, but that when I first saw this, that was my like initial assumption, right? Which would have been cool too, but like this is also good. This is the last level, I guess. This is a cool design. The purple, what is this? Purple block. Oh, it's aberrant stone. Wow, good use of that. Yeah, the purple and the gold go really well together. Let me see if I can find the exit to this, which would be here. Okay, another. Okay, you're getting like little checkpoints. That's kind of interesting. The checkpoints with the with waystones. I don't know. Ooh, I don't mind the idea of checkpoints. I guess how else would you do it? It'd have to be waystones, wouldn't it? Huh? Yeah. I guess that's okay. I'm just trying to think if there'd be like any alternative to do that without waystones, but right, it's almost a little excessive. But if you do die, because the whole dungeon's locked down, I can see it being a pain in the ass to go through the whole thing again. So the waystone, like the checkpoint thing is I think is a good idea. We don't have any like. We have like no like teleport pad kind of system, do we? No, not really. Yeah. To Brutal Tower. Oh, okay. I haven't. I mean, I have not played through the Brutal Tower, especially since it's been updated. So I didn't even know it had waystones, but yeah. Yeah, very interesting. All right, so you go up here. Looks like a bit of a boss room. Come out here. I guess there's also no way to like have some requirement. Could you do that with MBTs, Nishhelm? You were talking about like with the locks, some custom MBT stuff. Would it be possible? I don't know if you'd want to do this for like normal rooms, but maybe for special rooms, have some sort of, I don't know if you can tie the lock to MBT data where it requires these 4 spawners to be broken. You know what I mean? So it's like you kind of have to defeat the room in order to like allow the next door to be unlocked, kind of thing. You know, that would be kind of a cool idea, perhaps. If that's overly complicated, it doesn't matter. It's fine. But I could see people like running through and just like, actually no, I guess with diamond locks, I mean, if you had a master key, you could run through. But people who find this are probably not going to have a master key, because you would have to search for a while to get the Shivaxi boss. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's not like super necessary. Yo, Colin, have a good one. Yeah. This room's cool. I like the detail of this. It's definitely a little bit better. I think the walls are a little bland. But yeah, it's looking better. Then we go here. What do we got? This transition's a little strange. I think maybe add a little more floor space and have the stairs go up proper. Again, there could just be more detail, I think, with a lot of things like this. You know, like this kind of going up here. You getting more space for the landing. Right? I don't know. Is there something on the other side of this that like you've tightly packed in here? Like, what is this? Is this just like the edge of the? Okay, yeah. I think some things could be redesigned a little more. Because like, say you do this, right? I'll just do this as like an example test real quick. Can I get this block, please? Probably move the door over and then have you know, something just like little details like that, you know, walls, fences, kind of things, just something to sort of make this feel more intentional and just like better detailed, you know what I'm saying? Like even this could be like, I don't know. I'm not a builder. So I don't really know what I'm doing. But you know, yeah, it just definitely needs a little more detail with some stuff. But yeah. Wow, Nisham. What the fuck is this? Uh-huh. Okay. What? Is this unfinished? Oh, it's supposed to be like a diagonal. Yeah, like stuff like this just seems weirdly like almost unintentional. You're trying to cram too much in a small space. I don't know. Also, okay, this is a pet peeve of mine. I hate this. I hate this so much. Like, I need a proper like landing for my staircases. Because then you have this too tall gap you can't walk on, and it looks so awkward. Like, it needs to be there to allow enough space to like. I don't. That's a very personal preference thing. I just like, oh my god. Yeah, like this too. Like, fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Not the biggest deal. It's funny though. Okay, we got a waystone in here. Where? Oh, I assume it goes. Aha. And this looks like. Oh, this is kind of cool. Does all of this break? Oh, that's kind of sick. That is a cool reveal. You could have one key like that for this to be able to do like that reveal all around you kind of thing. So one Grave Master key, but the rest, the diamond lock stuff, that's fine. I think that'd be kind of cool. For sure. And I assume some shit goes down in here. Is this the main shit? Oh no, there's more. Oh. Unless that is the main shit, and then this is just like a quick exit. Maybe you exit from the dragon mouth, you know? Yeah, also too many doors if we're gonna do this shit with like diamond locks and stuff. That now it's a little too much. Oh. Are you supposed to survive that? Oh my god. My audio actually broke for a second and cut out. Did you guys hear anything? That was cool. But ow. Hey. Colin. Oh, they left. Colin, you might want to put like a limit on the block break. So it's like, because I like being able to do that. That's cool. But also, yeah. Is this the main boss thing? I don't know. That would be a little bit, I don't know about that one being a key. Because imagine you jump down, right? You get all the way down here and you don't have a key. But now you're stuck because you can't. If we have the protection crystal, you're not going to be able to place blocks to build yourself back up, you know? So maybe something slightly different for the reveal here. Is the Black Frost gonna fit in here? I can summon it. Not really. Yeah, you guys might want a much bigger arena. If you're trying to fit this dragon down here, we need bigger. Think the overkill size of caves in newer Minecraft size. Yeah, like bigger, bigger. Yeah, and which means you're probably gonna have to put this way underground. You're not gonna be able to contain it in this building. I mean, look, his fucking wing is clipping through the goddamn. Yeah, nah. Like, this is probably gonna have to be like way underground and take up some like massive fucking space. Jesus, I mean, fuck, we don't have yeah, you just have to work with it, I guess. It's probably just gonna have to go down to bedrock, to be honest. But we don't have like what do you call it? The double depth of newer Minecraft to really utilize something like this, unfortunately. But yeah, overall, pretty cool. I see the vision, you know. Yeah, I do feel that too, Blanky. That's what I was saying with some of those labyrinth-like rooms. Just expand them out a bit. Too many small rooms, combine them a little bit, make them big, and then, you know, give them like some kind of like themes and more details, and make them look like they have like a bit of a purpose. Also, once you kill this big bitch, where do you go? How do you get out of here is the question. Because I don't see... I don't see a way out. Oh, there's like this... There's this room on the edge. Also, this looks like unintentional that this is here. It almost looks like you guys used like some kind of tool or commands to like generate big sections of blocks and stuff, and then like these gaps are just sort of left in as air pockets because of the way you did it, and maybe there's like a lot of copy pasting. That's the vibe I get, right? Like this whole section back here, but through this wall, looks entirely unintentional. Am I wrong? Oh god, it's right at the edge of the fucking... Yeah, we'll definitely have to move this kind of down. We use replace commands for a lot of stuff. Yeah, I think that's created... It has a little bit of like a messy vibe to it, right? In that regard. Like, I see the vision, right? But it just needs some cleanup and polish for sure. And then I'm thinking like, yeah, definitely we're gonna have to move this like way down. Which means you would also redesign the labyrinth a little bit to like kind of be built around leaving the center shaft that you would fall down solo or whatever, like, you know what I mean? So it's like because you want to be able to like fall through down the center all the way, right, avoiding all this to whatever underneath, which would be cool, you know, make it like a little bit of like a leap of faith, because at that distance you're not gonna be able to see like where you're gonna fucking land. Putting either water or slime blocks or something in case the player doesn't have any like fall resistant stuff. Probably be for the best, you know. The rocks, waterlogging. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. I think this could be pretty cool actually. If we do it like that. I mean, I think a good example to sort of show off how much space you really can work with underground, because you can get some pretty grandiose, even with the 64 block limit. Let me just spawn like, all right, go over here and I'll spawn the what is that underground city called that we made? I'm trying to remember. A large underground town. That, yeah. So we have this. Like, you can get it pretty tall while keeping it all underground. Like, even this is already more space. You know what I mean? Right. Clear out all the obvious, you know, details and town stuff. Make it taller even, because there's still room to go to bedrock, right? And you can still go up to like about here. So you can really maximize your space. I mean, you could, ooh. I mean, this is gonna be not like a required boss, right? We could have this only spawn in glaciers, which are already very high up on the Y level, giving you even more depth to work with. That's a possibility. You know what I mean? Because this isn't like mausoleums where, you know, we want to... Mausoleums are definitely like a progression step with getting like blooded weapons and armor. So we want to make those more common. This is something that doesn't need to be insanely... What the fuck did its head just do? Did you see the way it turned around to bite the... Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. But, anyway. Yeah, cool shit. Thank you for showing me. Sorry it took me so long to get to. With everything going on, but, yeah. Let's see if I can find a... glacier. Yeah. Yeah, glaciers always spawn, like a high Y height. I don't remember exactly, what it is. Yeah, 102. So you have a lot of space to work with. The only downside, I think, glaciers sometimes can be small. You know what I mean? Like, you can already see, like, this one's not too big. Oh, actually, yeah, there we go. Okay, it does widen out. Yeah, like I know Recurrent Complex has stuff for this just to make sure there's like a big enough area, so you can just put in some rules and stuff like that, and then like this, you know, have it come in here and generate. Oh boy, where's the command? Boom. Confirm. It's probably gonna spawn too high again. Is it? Oh, there we go. It spawned too... Wait. Yeah, okay. Move that down. It even kind of clipped outside the glacier a little bit. But that's okay. Yeah. You can see kind of like how much... the glaciers don't spawn super duper big. You could... I mean... I wonder if... you could be smart about the surrounding terrain and kind of incorporate some like smoothed off, you know, snowy rounded mountain look that's incorporated right into the build to help it mesh in if it does clip to the edge of a glacier. You know what I mean? You could do that. There's a lot of smart things you can do with Recurrent Complex to really like blend in how it generates and stuff. Although, I mean, well, if it's gonna be included in Ice and Fire, I guess we wouldn't need Recurrent Complex, but yeah. That's what we forgot. Yeah. I'm just theorizing, but yeah, some cool ideas for sure. So I think that that'll wrap it up, really. You know. And yeah, I do think for sure only one dread key. Like at the end here, like to get to the actual dragon, you know. Maybe the drop down, so to speak. So instead of having where is it? Where did you put this thing actually? Instead of, holy fuck. It's funny you don't even really see this room. Okay, instead of this, right? Get rid of all this. Just have you drop in the cave. You know what I mean? But like, maybe this be like the final dread key thing. Oh, actually, wait, that'd be kind of sick, right? You have wait. You have can I actually do this? What? Oh. I don't know if this works like this. Does it just magically connect everything? Oh, I see you have barrier blocks and stuff. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you almost have it like this. Right? And so, like, you walk up, use it, and it breaks the floor away. Yeah, and you just fall right down to it. That'd be cool. Cool, like, little reveal, maybe. You know? It's like the final, like, whatever. Yeah. Something like that. Right. Yeah, overall pretty cool. Like Colin said, maybe it's gonna be a 2.10 thing. For now, I just want to get a 2.9 out that has like all the quality of life stuff. You know, some important stuff too, like even like the server browser that's built in now. You know, thanks to Bisect Hosting, hashtag sponsored, right? I mean, that's just a neat thing to have so that people can find servers more easily and stuff. I think that's a really nice update to have all the other quality of life stuff we got going on, the Lightning Dragon stuff, so many other fixes and performance things. It's just going to be nice to have a 294 overall and everything, yeah. So, and blacklisting Swifter slashes from nunchucks. Goodbye, nunchuck meta. That's gonna be my favorite update for 294. Yeah, thanks for showing me. Like I said, it's the ideas are there. I see the vision. But yeah, get tons of players from the server browser feature. I love it. Yeah. I think I really want to get that update out. It's just a good update, you know. Yeah, no problem. It was fun, so. That said, I think we're done today for this, and I wanted to switch over to Zomboid actually for a little bit, and fuck around with some Zomboid mods. Because I've been figuring out and sort of going through some of the B42 mods, which a lot are just currently like broken right now because of, again, of all the updates with B42. Yes, buy nunchucks. Does the dragon head look too bulky to you? I just closed the game. Nothing like that stood out to me initially. Yeah, I'm trying some mods, Hostic. I am trying some mods, so I kind of wanna fuck around with a few things, have a little bit of fun with that. We'll do a quick BRB break, and then we'll come back and fuck up some zombies here. All right. Project Zomboid B42 mod testing. Project Zomboid, change the category. There we go. Okay. After how many hours? What? After how many hours of what? What? Did I miss something? Did I miss context? Hold on. Trying mods after how many hours of PZ? Oh. No, I modded B41. What do you mean? I have a whole like RL mod pack. I have an RL Zomboid pack for B41. It's not like yeah. It's not my first time modding. But I have 362 hours in Zomboid, if you must know. But yeah. Okay. There we go. Alright, putting on the proper playlist. Will BRB. Give me about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go get more coffee and everything, so I'll see you guys in a little bit.